You're watching highlights Camaret Sur Mer and many lighthouses on our turn to Ouessant Islands. This episode covers the sailing to the westernmost island of France, Ouessant, during which we came by many lighthouses. But first, we take a look at the nice town at Camaret Sur Mer. This is a video of my series Adventures with my Trawler Yacht Whitehorse at Grand Banks 36.
After a rough ride to Camaret Sur Mer the day before, the weather got better and the predictions were even more promising. We therefore took the opportunity to visit this little town and then sail on to the Ouessant Islands. Camaret Sur Mer has about 2,500 permanent inhabitants. The large marina invites tourists in the summer season, which just about started when we were there. The small gardens along the alleys a bit back from the harbor show a flower and plant loving community. It is quiet, only few cars disturb the peace of our stroll. Palm trees are a hint that we are still in a warm climate, although we are in the northwestern province Finistère. A cat follows our movements from the security of a high wall. Along the harbour there are several small restaurants, creperies and shops. All are ready for the start of the tourist season, when warmer weather draws sailors from all over France and Europe to this region. But at this time the marina still lies still. Apart from some construction works on street, there's not much traffic. We visit some of the shop in the Quartier des Artistes and then take a seat in the creperie to enjoy a real French sweet crepe. Finally, we walk back to the marina and prepare our boat for the journey to Ouessant. Did you like my video so far? Then I would be grateful for you subscribing free of charge to my YouTube channel to help me finance my work. Thank you. On the way back, we visited the La Chapelle de Notre-Dame du Rocamadour, which is near the Golden Tower and shows the deep connection to seamen that live in this region of France. Driving out the Bay of Brest, we see again the rocks of l'État de Bois on our port side, and soon we pass the lighthouses on Saint-Mathieu on our starboard side before heading out to the Atlantic. Between Saint-Mathieu and the island Ouessant are many small islands, which you would see on our starboard side. Near the first of them we pass Phare de Pierre Noire, the lighthouse of the Black Stones. From here to Ouessant we still had to travel about 25 kilometers or 2 hours. Just before entering the bay of Ouessant from the west, we pass Phare de la Jument. This part of the sea was known as to be very dangerous, as it could produce very heavy weather and sea conditions. Just between 1888 and 1904, so that's about 16 years, 31 ships were wrecked and sank. In June 1886, steamship Jument Castle sank, and with it about 250 people found their graves in the sea. It had long been planned, but now it was to be done. The lighthouse, Le Jument, was to be built on the rock called Jument. It took 7 long years, from 1904 to 1911, to finish this 48-meter high lighthouse, because of the often dreadful weather and bad sea conditions. I recommend you to look for some of the photos that are found on Google of this lighthouse when it is bad weather. But for us it was nice and calm weather and nothing to be feared. After having passed the lighthouse, we could enter the Bay of Ouessant, which grants good shelter. A large rock sits in the middle of the entrance to the bay. We passed it on our starboard side, and soon after we found ourselves in an area of many buoys where we could tie up our yacht and prepare for the night. Unfortunately, we could not head over to the village, as we wanted to get enough rest for the next day, when we planned to cross the English Channel to Cornwall. But that will be the next story to tell. So for this time I say goodbye and thank you for watching. And if you have not done so already, please press the subscribe button and the like button, and soon you'll see us again.